Next, it's a heavyweight collision between the Korean Superboy, Duo Choi, and Luke Rockhold. Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside that arm.
It's unbelievable because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestle him, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them himself. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence, not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight. Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at a plus level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Rockhold is 6 years his senior. He weighed in at 205 pounds. He will have a 7-inch reach advantage. All right, just about ready to go here now for the particulars. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Loving. Now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 5 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Santa Cruz, California, Luke Rockhold. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Busan, South Korea, the Korean Superboy, Duo Choi.
Okay, guys, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch left, do it now, go back to your corner.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
You ready?
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers.
I feel like both of these guys are the top performers. They're the best of the best that we can put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
Well, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC.
Okay, give me some head movement.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
That shot is blocked by Rockhold. Single collar tie now.
He lands a switch knee.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
That is a thudding leg kick.
Just missed with the left there.
Boy, what a shot.
Big punch man over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Right hand on point. All right, so he lands another jab now, just snapping that thing off, DC.
I believe that the jab was lost in mixed martial arts initially, but now it has been found, and it's been found by this young man in this octagon tonight.
Oh, slips and then rips. Beautifully done. Beautifully timed and placed kick there by the Korean슈퍼보이. And he landed the right hand there. How good is that right hand? All right, single collar tie now. Shore's got the tie clinched. Let's see what he can do. Oh, Rockhold's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Huge shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed up.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talk to your toughness.
All right, so he continues to land that patented jab and keeping his opponent at bay.
You can know that it's coming, but until you're in there with him, the speed and the power of that jab is something you can't really prepare for.
So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round.
Look at how he turned his hip into that leg kick.
Nice head movement to slip the left hand.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Recover. Take it off. That round doesn't matter. We're going to move forward this round and really pick it up.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
All right, next round is underway, and what a great job defensively in the previous round. I think my face from last night's dinner is more swollen than his opponent's.
I mean, he did a fantastic job of seeing when his opponent was trying to attack.
Oh, straight right. So the taller fighter lands a knee yet again.
Big ball punch lands. Now we get back to range.
Oh, he landed that kick to the outside of the lead leg there, DC.
He is chopping up that leg. They say chop down the tree. You beat your opponent by slowing him down first with those nice outside leg kicks.
Takedown defense holds up, and they separate. All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're gonna sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him the hook behind the right hand. Jab, right hand, hook, that's 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit. Finish him off with the uppercut. That is your soda. I mean, come on, man, let this guy have the whole thing.
Oh, he landed a beautiful straight punch there, DC. He's got an edge in reach and certainly is making it count in this one. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Job at least staying upright on that.
Nice.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down. He's hurt bad.
All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, feet on the hips here. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape, or maybe look for a Kimura here. Big kick land.
Looks like Rockhold's lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now.
Big punch lands. Ooh.
All right, he engages in a single punch out here. 2 rounds in the books. All right, that's the end of the round. He's got a cut on his cheek from that round. There are certainly worse locations for a cut on the cheek. It's not going to trickle down into the eye. Nonetheless, pretty significant gash. We'll see if the cut man can close it up. All right, so somehow, some way, we will fight onward. There was a big liver shot there that buckled his opponent. DC, here's your replay.
Nothing is worse. Nothing is worse than taking one of those shots right to the liver. It shuts everything down. You got to be so tough to stay standing after you take a strike like that.
Are you ready? You ready?
Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
Look at him whip his hip to that kick. I mean, he's cutting down the size with his beautiful leg kick.
Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there.
He's caught the kick.
And they separate. Rockhold gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. This fight's going to be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when he thought he was going low. And now he got him hurt very badly.
Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really...
Oh!
He's hurt bad.
Continuing to attack the head as that diving punch lands.
Oh, he got him bad!
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
DC, he's in a world of trouble now.
They say the quick are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Well, no surprises, he connects once again, and that looked like it landed right on that cut.
Right on the...
How's his opponent still standing?
I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Whoa!
Throw him up. Go get him. Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landing. Both very powerful, very accurate.
How about those 5 minutes? All right, well, that's the end of the round, so the location is okay, the cut on the cheek, but that is some serious blood trickling out of that cut there. You got to think maybe at some point they call the doctor in, and if he doesn't like what he sees, maybe they stop this fight. All right, so a big round for him there, DC. We'll go back and look at some of the highlights. Big knockdown for him. We'll see if he can follow it up.
You can see that he was flowing. Everything was working in accordance to what he wanted it to be. And at the moment that it showed itself, the moment that the opportunity arrived, he jumped on it, got that big knockdown, and now he finds himself ahead in this fight.
Finish could come at any time. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Whiffs on that offering. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's point of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly.
And he lands a punch there. Pretty good connection by him.
Great connection. He's in a great flow right now.
And they separate. Outstanding placement as he lands the knee to the body. It doesn't always pay to be the taller fighter. In this instance, it most certainly did. Effective strike there by the Korean Superboy. Oh, he missed with that right hand. Choi's uppercut to the head. That one, though, blocked by the defense. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, single collar tie here. Oh!
Very fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Oh, he might be out. Doesn't take much for the redness to start.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got it.
And just like that, the fight is over. Oh! Pinpoint strike to end this fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure the opponent wholly saw it coming. And before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight. So a huge knockout victory for that fighter here tonight. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eve Levine's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 6 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment.